The film begins with a voice telling us the story of trolls who lived alongside humans thousands of years ago. These giant creatures weren't monsters. They were innocent. Their bodies were made of stone and hearts of earth. These creatures were part of nature and harmless. They simply avoided sunlight, as it would turn them to stone. That's why they lived peacefully and happily alongside humans. But then, over time, everything began to change. Christianity began to spread, and people began to believe that this world belonged only to humans, not trolls. Consequently, humans began hunting these innocent trolls. They would be dragged into the sun to be turned to stone. Holy water and the sound of church bells became unbearable torments for the trolls. This weakened them, and humans used this weakness as a weapon. We learn that Nora's father, the father of the main character, always told her these stories about trolls. He was deeply saddened by the fact that humans never help trolls. Childhood Nora promises her father that if there are still good trolls alive anywhere, she will always help them. Many years later, we see an adult Nora. Her father has died, and in her deep grief, she has taken up residence in the forest, where she researches trolls. She saw a troll with her own eyes years ago. Now she has no doubts, and she has begun to understand and study trolls better than ever before. One day, a man suddenly enters her house. Nora attacks him from behind. The man turns out to be Chad, the president's personal secretary who had helped Nora before. He is still working for the government, but he is also trying to find ways to protect trolls. Chad learned all this from Nora's father, that trolls are neither evil nor monsters. Chad has a big secret, and that's why he takes Nora to a secret laboratory. There they meet Professor Larry. Like Nora, he has been researching trolls for years. In this laboratory, Nora discovers a shocking truth. The same troll that appeared during the Nazi era was now imprisoned within this very laboratory. Professor Larry had named the troll Jerry. The scientists reveal that the troll has been in a deep slumber for the past 100 years. Nora also learns that the scientists had cut off parts of the troll's body for research. Hearing this, Nora becomes deeply angry. She feels pity for the troll. She takes an elevator up to the troll's ear and quietly, without telling anyone, recites a poem into his ear. Nora's love and emotions affect the troll, and he opens his eyes. After 100 years, Jerry awakens, finding himself bound. He becomes enraged. In his rage, he destroys the entire laboratory and throws Nora's elevator away. Although Nora survives the fall, the troll frees itself, exits the laboratory, and proceeds to destroy everything in its path. He ruthlessly crushes houses, people, and vehicles. In one scene, children are playing. The troll breaks through the roof and captures the children. Unlike other trolls, this troll is extremely dangerous. Nora and her team learn of this and decide to stop him. Nora's team meets with the president. The president wants to kill the troll, but Nora and Chad are unwilling to let him die. They agree to the mission, but secretly plan to protect the troll. Meanwhile, they meet Captain Chris, who joins the mission. Chris and his team prepare helicopters equipped with UV lights. Their goal is to turn the troll into stone. That night, Jerry is still killing people. Chris and the other team's helicopters head towards the troll to kill it. They try to weaken it with UV lights, but they have no effect. They fail to turn the troll to stone. The attack enrages the troll so much that it uproots an electrical tower from the ground. Chris's friend's helicopter is hit by it. Killing him, Chris is enraged by this. He seeks revenge and resolves to kill the troll. Just then, Nora explains to him that trolls were created by monster humans. Everyone asks what to do. Nora says, "I have an idea." She takes everyone to a large cave. There they discover that there is another troll besides Jerry. This troll is kind, and Nora met him years ago. She has visited him many times. He is her good friend, and now Nora seeks his help to stop Jerry. Nora tells them the truth. Humans killed all the trolls in these mountains. Only this one baby troll survived. He has grown very large over the past 100 years. Nora named him Nature. Nora recites a poem to the troll and asks for his help in stopping Jerry. Nature agrees and goes to meet Jerry. But Jerry hates humans and refuses to listen. He stomps his feet, breaking the ice beneath Nature, causing him to fall. Seeing this, Nora is deeply saddened and assumes that nature has drowned. We see Jerry walking away. Nora realizes he is heading toward Trondheim, where St. Olaf once lived. Nora, Chad, and their team follow him. Everyone knew that St. Olaf's tomb was in the cathedral, but no one had been able to find it. There Nora and Chad, using their intelligence and skill, discover 3 marks in a picture. These are the keys to open the door. They insert sticks into the marks. The wall opens, and inside they find Olaf's body. In his clothes, they find a silver sword and a letter. The other half of the letter was in the same laboratory where Jerry was held captive. They put the pieces of both letters together, and the truth is revealed. People had always said that St. Olaf had ordered the killing of the trolls, but that wasn't true. He never gave such an order. He simply wanted to send the trolls far away, so that humans and trolls could live together in peace. But the church disobeyed him and killed all the trolls. Later, to hide the truth, the entire blame was placed on Olaf. To suppress the truth, Olaf was murdered and his tomb was hidden. Nora realizes that Jerry is going to Trondheim to avenge his fallen comrades. To stop him, Nora remembers that trolls are weakened by holy water. Beneath this church lies a vast lake of holy water. Nora, the common people, and the army work together to create weapons from the holy water. As soon as Jerry arrives at night, the sound of the church bells weakens him, and bombs filled with holy water are thrown at him. But this doesn't hurt him much. He becomes even angrier and wreaks even more havoc. Before things can get any worse, nature suddenly emerges from beneath the water. Nora is overjoyed to see him alive. Nature tries to stop Jerry. A fierce battle ensues between the 2 trolls in the middle of the city. Nora's companions explain that the holy water will only be effective if it hits the troll's heart, not his body. But this is extremely difficult. They only have 1 holy water bomb left. The troll is constantly moving, making it impossible to aim at his mouth. Then Chad makes a crucial decision. He decides to sacrifice himself. His plan is to jump straight into the troll's mouth with the bomb. Everyone is devastated, but it's the only way out. Chad picks up the bomb and jumps from the helicopter toward Jerry. They try to put the bomb in Jerry's mouth, but fail the first time. Just then, Chad calls his wife and says goodbye. He tells her to tell their child that his father loved him very much. He then puts the bomb straight into Jerry's mouth. There's a loud explosion. A bright light flashes from Jerry's heart, and his body begins to disintegrate. At that moment, nature steps forward, grabs Jerry's heart and throws it away. Jerry dies and the team wins. However, Chad's death plunges Nora and her entire team into deep grief. But humanity survives unscathed. The final scene shows a few months later. Chad's son has been born. The team visits Nora at her home. Suddenly, the house begins to shake. Nora looks outside and sees nature approaching. It is now clear that humans have understood that trolls are not their enemies. Nature also helps people. They no longer hide, but live freely. Trolls and humans become friends once again. No one knows how long this peace will last. The final scene shows a professor in his laboratory with a small troll, who is slowly growing. The film ends here, and it remains a mystery what he plans to do with her next. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click the bell to be the first to see the full story and interesting videos from new films like this. Your one subscription means a lot to us. Thank you.